welcome to a new game that I'm gonna start playing called Yakuza 0. So, this is going to be interesting because I tried to major or minor in Japanese in college, so for a while I did know how to speak a little bit of Japanese, but just enough to get by. But I've always been fascinated by Japan and Japanese culture and things like that. So yeah, I was recommended this series by my cousin. They said I would really... It says, you got the Dragon God amulet for Kazuma Kiryu and Mad Dog gloves for Goro Majima as presents. This is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead... Okay, I didn't get to read that. Are purely coincidental is probably what it said. Yeah, actually my plan was to move to Japan a long time ago, but it didn't work out. I'm not sure how old this game is, but the graphics look pretty good. Oh, nice. They actually speak Japanese and use dub. I mean, instead of dubbing, the subtitle. So that's how I used to always watch my anime. I would prefer to watch it in Japanese and have English subtitles.
この町で喧嘩売んならちゃんと相手を選べ。大金持ち歩いてるときは特にな。
こんな時間サスビラ切ったってタクシー捕まんないんだから。や
だもう。いいから宅代出してよ。
あ、じゃあさ、プラザのスイートでも取るよ。だから俺と朝までね。
Ew, gross.
なんだてめえ、言ってんだよ。おい、ちょっと待てよ、これ。おい、てめえ、ぶつかっといて何スカとこいてんだよ。
Uh-oh, he's gonna get his ass beaten. So the way they're speaking is in a very disrespectful way. And for somebody who's like a Yakuza, that would be like game over for him. I think. Do I get to beat him up now?
どうもすみませんでした。
Yeah, so when I was taught Japanese in the classroom, I was taught formal Japanese, so It's kind of like business Japanese, pretty much. But it's not the way real Japanese people speak with their friends. Although, so it was really hard for me to kind of understand their conversation when they were speaking kind of in a casual way.
よう、頼んでおいた仕事どう？
終わりました。ちょっと封筒が。このままでいいっすか？
そんなこと気にしないでいい。むき出しだろうが金は金だからね。堂島組さんは仕事早くて助かるよ。はいこれ約束の1割。ご苦労さん。
どうも。
でこれは俺からの気持ちね。
いやそれは
鳥藩が常識のこのご時世、安い取り分でやってもらってんだ。普通なら本職の人にこんな安い額の取り立て頼めないからね。
でも
同年代のガキどもが万札ちらつかせてタクシー乗る時代に本職の君が金もないんじゃ様になんねえだろ。ま、これは俺との初仕事を終えたご祝儀みたいなもんだ。はっ、取っとき。
ありがとうございます。
しかしバカに金貸しちまうと後が面倒でしょうがねえな。30万ポッチ捨てんのは簡単だが回収しとかねえと商売としてのけじめがつかねえなあ。
ええ、まあ
俺も長いことこの町で金貸しやってるからよくわかる。今の世の中金の本当の価値が分かってるやつなんてほとんどいやしない。その点学のない君の方が高学歴の若造よりよっぽど分かってる気がするんだけど、そうじゃない？
俺には分かりません。それじゃこれで。
なあ、うちに来ねえか兄ちゃん。君の腕っぷしならヤクザやるよりもっと簡単にもっと多くの金が稼げる。いい飯腹いっぱい食っていい女を好きなだけ抱ける。それだけじゃない、金さえあれば不幸な人間を幸せにすることすらできる。
Money can't buy happiness.
ヤクザは下積みが長え。手っ取り早くのし上がるにはうちに来て稼ぐってのもいい選択だと思うんだが。
3年前にその言葉を聞いてればそうしてたかもしれませんけど、一度極道になったもんは時間を巻き戻せない。
それが答えか。
ヤクザには誰かを幸せにすることなんてできないんですかね。
Probably not.
さあな、俺はヤクザになったことねえからわからねえ。ま、気が変わったらいつでも連絡してくれ。じゃあ。
Oh my gosh. I used to know that word.
金貸しが偉そうに。
but I don't remember.
めんどくせ。
I remember that vocabulary word. Mendokse means, yeah, annoying. Yeah, so the easiest way for me to convert yen to dollars, even though it's not entirely accurate, is to move the decimal point two places to the left. So for example, he received 300,000. That would be equivalent to be about 3,000, I guess. It's not exact, but when you're doing mental math for making purchases in Japan, that's how I used to like do it. I mean, this takes place in the 80s, so I'm not really sure what the conversion rate was in the 80s. But I bet 80s Japan was really awesome because I think that was like their time of their greatest financial growth. And they had this huge bubble that kind of popped in, I think, the 90s, late 90s maybe. Wow, even this music sounds like the intro to an anime. So the thing about their language is that they have honorifics, unlike Chinese. So my parents obviously spoke Chinese to each other. I don't speak Chinese that well, but as far as I know, the way we are polite to each other in Chinese is sort of similar to the way we are polite in English. We just say please and thank you and things like that. But they actually have a totally different conjugation system for speaking to your elders or speaking to people who are below you, and you have to conjugate your words differently. There's also an ultra honorific that almost no one uses except in very formal settings, and I remember learning it. But yeah, I'm not really gonna get into that too much. But I guess it's lost in the translations because they have to translate it for what it means, but you don't really hear, for example, when he was speaking to the guy in the car, he was using a more business-like vocabulary or conjugation system. But when he was speaking to the guy that he was beating up, he was using like a kind of like a punk way of speaking to him, where he didn't really use like the formal or regular endings for words. So I guess there's like normal mode, speaking to special people mode, and then speaking to punks below you mode. So, and then usually you want to avoid speaking in that lower tier way because it makes you sound like a gangster, it makes you sound bad. And then there's also like when you speak to your friends, such as when that drunk party of kids were talking to each other, they also spoke in a very casual way as well. So they're not going to say stuff like anyway, let's get on with this game. I'm gonna go on and talk about language forever, which is not what we're supposed to be doing here. So this is where Nishiki said he'd meet me. I guess I beat him here. 724106, huh? That's code for what you up to. I'm waiting for your slow ass to show up. So for those of you kids who don't remember these things are beepers, and it used to be that cool kids would carry like these nifty beepers, but they couldn't really transmit anything other than numbers, so they would use numerical language to communicate with each other. I was never really into that because it was more like the older kids who were a few years older than I was in school who used this more. And I think some hospitals still use this as a way to contact their doctors quickly, but I'm not really sure about today. May as well have a look around and see if I can find him. Oh my gosh, this is so... yeah, nostalgic for the 80s is the, if you can't read, I don't think you guys can see my achievements, but I got an achievement for nostalgic for the 80s. And this is the thing that my friend who did end up moving to Japan for 10 years, hated. He said everything is kept in plastic wrap, especially these like I'm not really sure what you call them, but they're like they're usually outside stores, and it's like they don't want it to get dirty forever, so they just keep the plastic wrap on. And I know a lot of Asian people, not just Japanese people, but like Taiwanese people, my parents are Taiwanese, tend to do that too. Where they'll order some people will order a brand new TV and not even rip off that, you know, that thin layer of covering that's supposed to protect it, and you know, when you buy it, they just keep it on forever.
ほら、早く金貸せって。後で返すっつってんだろうが。困ります。勘弁してください。ごちゃごちゃうるせえんだよ。いいからさっさと出せ。誰か助けて。
Running shakedowns on our turf, somebody needs to set them straight before they try anything really stupid. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I heard about Yakuza. That they're usually not like the people pictured in that alleyway. They're usually very much, they blend in very much with like your average businessman. So, and they usually don't cause trouble for the most part. If you're, you know.
見てんじゃねえぞ俺。
おい、ヤクザじゃねえのかそいつ。
バカ、ヤクザったって年も大して俺らと変わんねえ。どうせ下っ端だろ。
お前らこの町に来るのは初めてか。
だったらなんだよ。
ここらはうちの組の島なんでな。カムロ町を歩き慣れている連中ならこの辺りでバカはしね
え。なんだと？ヤクザが偉そうに説教垂れてんじゃねえぞ。こら
！Street hooligans. Okay, I guess this is my first fight. Press X repeatedly to perform a rush combo. This is the most basic method of attack. I'm really all about reading instructions and stuff. And I had a friend who hated that. She was like, why don't you just use it? And I mean, I guess sometimes I do, but I was like, someone took the time to write the instructions, so I'm going to take the time to read the instructions. Press Y during an X combo attack to perform a finishing blow that knocks the enemy down. The knockdown effect varies depending on the number of times X was pressed to try it in a few ways. Okay. The yellow gauge on the top left indicates your health. The game will end if the yellow part is fully completed, so keep an eye on your health at all times. And health methods use a recovery item or eat something at an eatery. Okay, press B near an enemy to grab them. If an enemy is guarding to block your attacks, grab them and then attack. Okay. Oh, I have to do the special attack. Kind of reminds me of Street Fighter. so far I've earned about $16,000 from just eating up these punks. I'm guessing they stole a lot of money from other people, maybe, and that's why they have that much money. I don't know. It doesn't seem very realistic.
相変わらず容赦ねえな。
錦、
おめえいつまで経っても来ねえから待ち合わせすっぽかされたかと思ったよ。
Akira Nishikayama?
逆だ。おめえがなかなか来ねえからこうやって時間潰してたんじゃねえか。
暇つぶしに喧嘩っておとなしくヘルスにでも行けっての。ガキじゃあるめえし。
興味ね。
相変わらず硬いね。まあいいや、とりあえず飲みに行こうぜ。久々にオールで付き合えよな。
あ
あ、ありがとうございました。
はい
や、この度はどうも。お日柄もよく。
行くぞ錦。
I feel like the cool guys in Japanese comics, anime, and video games always have that same
し
cool
っ
look
かし
to
よ
them.
お前も様になってきたよな。もう一発のヤクザだ。今日の取り立てももう済ませたんだろ。
まあな。
これで風間のおやっさんも少し安心するか。
さあな。あいにく俺の取り柄は喧嘩の腕っぷしだけだ。お前みたいに器用じゃねえからな。
何言ってんだ。こんなバカみてえな時代だぜ。楽しまなきゃ損だろう。少し頭使えや。
風間のおやつさんが無所から出てくるのは年明けてからだ。それまでに俺も少しは器用になってくさ。
へえ。ならまずそのみすぼらしいなりから変えてみな。お前もたまには50万のスーツでも着てみろよ。そうすりゃ世の中の見え方もちった変わる。
俺は服なんかどうでもいい。風間のおやつさんだっていつも地味な服着てんだろ。
お前な、あの人は組の若頭、堂島組のナンバー2だぞ。あのレベルまで行きゃそれでも通用するがな。極道商売にある程度見栄が必要なんだよ。
お前が最近車買ったのもその見栄のためか。
このこじゃれたライターも俺んだ。そろそろ返せよ。
見栄張りてんならケチケチすんな。
お前も本当は分かってんだろ。人は車のエンブレムと着ている服のブランド、そしてこの堂島組の大門を見て素直に言うことを聞く。ヤクザは見栄張ってなんぼだぜ。
そんなもんか。
そんなもんさ。仇の癖してアコギな商売するやつに借りた金で遊びまくるバカ。この町の連中に人の内面なんて見抜けやしねえ。奴らにとっちゃ外見が全てだ。
分かった、もういい。それより飲みに行くんじゃなかったのか。
おうおう、そうだったな。よし、たまにはピンク通りにでも行くか。あの辺りにいい店があるんだ。
I'm assuming they're going to a hostess bar? Otherwise, why would it be called Pink Street?
さあ行くか。
I don't know. Even though I've never been to Japan in the 80s, I've been there in the early 2000s, mid 2000s, late 2000s.
ちょっと待てよ。
And I feel like
おい、そんな
for
に
the
急
most
ぐな。
part, it always looks the same. I mean, now there are more. What I did realize, very sadly, the last time I visited Japan, is that
おめえ、この辺りの店ちゃんと出入りしてるか。
there
当たり
are
外れも含めて何でも知っとかねえとな。 金ケチって溜め込むのもいいけど、こういうご時世だ。金は使いようで売買にもなる。で、その手の情報をつかみにゃ街で遊んでアンテナ張らねえとな。この街でしのぐってのはそういうことさ。可愛い女子大生がよりどりみどりと言われついていったらバーバーばっかり。5000円ポッキリのはずがぼったくられる。そういうのも全部勉強だと思えばいい。つうかそう思わねえとやってられねえだろう。なんだ今のは物の例えであって別に俺が実際に体験したってわけじゃ。まあとにかく今日は俺のおごりだ。おめえもたまには楽しめ。いいな。
So yeah, as I was saying, I guess I'm really sad to see that a lot of the like purely Japanese establishments were replaced by a lot of Western or European companies. And I mean, I guess that's just part of globalization, right? You get a lot of companies from all over the world coming into your country and stuff, but yeah, it wasn't like that before. It used to be that what's your problem, bro? You got a problem? We're in the middle of some important business. Uh-oh. Hey old man, quit talking to those we're not done here. Uh-oh. They're really drunk. I don't know if doing this is like how drunk people actually look. I've seen a lot of drunk people and I don't know, this is really funny. You snot-nosed little punk. Who's a snot? Whatever you said. God, oof. Oh, now you've done it. How are you even gonna fight when you're that drunk? Yeah, come on, Grandpa, take your best shot. Screw it, they're completely wasted. It's not worth the trouble. Let's take a different road. No need, I've got a faster way to fix this. Oh? Yeah, I just need to sober them up a bit with my fist. He just wants to hurt everyone. I find that kind of endearing. Again, I can't tell if you're a sadist or a charity worker. What are you blabbing about? Stay out of this. Trendy youth. Yeah, butt out, you butts. You butts. Drunkards. I don't know if I feel as good about beating up drunk people. The 3 blue glowing bars. Okay. Starts with the first bar, and as your attack hits enemies, each goes up, shifting to the second and third bar. Yeah, but what happens when the blue bars? Okay. Special key actions. Okay. Key at the second or third. fighting stance while using RB. Movement with will center around enemies and enemies. Effective. You want to focus your attacks on what? This makes no sense whatsoever. You can't get that much money out of beating up people. Then again, I've never tried beating up people and seeing money rain out of them, so maybe that's just me. Huh? What? Where am I? What was I doing here? And who are you? Sounds like that sobered them up. Must be your delicate touch. Poor sweet Shoko-chan, and then, my head's throbbing. I can't remember past that. Aw, how nice. Here, I'll walk you to the train. Take it slow. Oof, thanks. You're awful considerate for a kid your age. They were just fighting like a few minutes ago. There's no way that some stranger can punch sobriety into you. All's well that ends well. Let's hit that bar. Yeah, okay, so completing certain challenges will earn you CP, completion points, so you can view them from the pause menu under completion list. Some are things that will probably require on their, probably happen on their own as you play the game, but others will require more deliberate effort. Visit temples or shrines to access the CP exchange menu, where you can spend CP to earn special blessings, ranging from being able to sprint for longer distances to earning more cash from fights. They're a big help, so take a look.
Ikuzo?
Ikuzo?
What?
What a waste. A damn shame, I say. Foreigner? That would be me, and the blonde hair, except I'm not blonde. You've got a punch like a 2-ton gorilla, and you go wasting it on drunks? What do you think that talent was meant for? All that raw fighting prowess. Look, I just helped a couple of guys work off some alcohol. That's Yes, that's the point. That's the problem. You want to talk alcohol? You're like taking one swig from a vintage bottle and tossing the rest. Going from the look of you, you're Japanese mafia, yeah? Something like that. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Seems like you're pretty confident in a fight. A real dynamite boy. You're calling me boy? Uh-oh. Now he wants to fight him. Oh, don't get ruffled now, kid. Compared to me, you're practically a toddler. Hey, Kiryu, what's the holdup, man? Well, I think Kiryu wants to fight this foreigner now. It's nothing. Be right there. No sense wasting time on this drunk. I should just go. Too much booze is bad for you, Gramps. Take care. Hey now. Hold up. Wait. I got one piece of advice for you. And I've got a friend waiting for me. If you've got something to say, make it quick. Ho ho! Out for a night with your main dog? Me and the boys used to really wreck it back when I was your age. But if you spend all your money playing around, you'll never get stronger. You gotta invest in yourself. What? Like a gym membership?
No.
No. That's not better than his voice is so weird. Spending it on booze. I'm talking about investing in yourself. Literally. Literally? What's that even mean? Glad you asked, my boy. Here's a special lecture just for you. Oh no, lecture time. Upgrades now available. Oh no, these things confuse me. Okay. it's kind of like that Final Fantasy thing. So you take this path and it'll lead to these paths. But if you take this path, it'll lead you to this path. But then I don't even know. Okay, whatever. Okay, I don't want to deal with this right now. I thought he was gonna fight him, but I guess he doesn't always fight everyone who pisses him off. What a weird old man. What's his deal?
さあ行くか。
Nishiki Kawa or whatever his name is like, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, you wanna fight? Oh, you wanna
何すんだ
fight?
よ。おい、気をつけろよ。
See the
何すん
way
だよ。
see the way I was taught to
お
say
い、
that
気をつけろよ。
would be 気をつけてください not whatever he just said. 気をつけよう。
何すんだよ。おい、桐生。
I'm glad he doesn't get that mad that he will fight me, because I think he would probably kick my ass.
.たく相変わらず品のねえ街だよな。
だから人が集まってくるんじゃねえのか。最近の景気で金持った欲の塊みてえな連中がな。そいつらが酒やら女やら欲しがって集まる場所なんだ、この彼女って街は。
なんだ、不器用なりに一応分かってんじゃねえか。
見直したか。
錦山くん。
よう。
なんだあいつら。
現役女子大生ホステスのまどかちゃんとゆいちゃんだ。
は
ねえ、ポケベル鳴らしてるんだから電話してよ。今度いつお店来てくれるの？
今日後で顔出すよ。
本当に？
なんだよ、俺の言うこと疑ってる？
信じたいけどな。
そんなこと言うなよ。ほら、お小遣いだ。
やったー！信じてるよ。
女ってのは器用なもんだね。
ありがとう。じゃあまた後でね。
待ってるよ、錦山くん。
いつの間にか大した顔じゃねえか、錦。
お前さ、俺があの女たちにまんまと小遣いせびられたと思ったろ。けどそうじゃねえ。女とつながっとくことが大事なんだ。いいか、組の上にいる兄貴たちは基本的に女にモテない。あの人たちは見るからにヤクザでございますって格好してるからな。
それがなんだ。
だから兄貴たちと飲むときいろんな女連れてくとそれだけで小遣いくれるし、俺の組での覚えもめでたくなる。どうせ極道やるならどんな手使ってものし上がらなきゃ意味がねえ。違うか？
なるほど、そうかもしんねえな。
さあ、店はここだ。今夜はとことん付き合ってもらうからな。
Okay, well that's interesting. So there's a reason why he has like connections with girls and stuff. Oh, whiskey bar.
お前この店にはよく来んのか？
ん？これで2度目だけど。なんでだ？
ボトルキープなんかしてるからよ。常連なのかと思ってな。
ちまちまビール飲むより見栄えがいいだろう。店のもんに顔も売れる。俺は安く見られるのはごめんなんだな。
なるほど。お前は偉いよ。確かに見栄ってのを大事にしてる。
おめえもこの世界でのし上がりたきゃ少しは見習えよ。
I don't think he agrees.
でもおめえはそういうタイプじゃねえってことか。
俺はおやっさんの背中を追いかけてこの世界に入った。孤児だった俺ら拾ってくれたあの人のために。てめえの体張るくらいしか脳がね
え。いや、もしかしたらおめえは今のままでいいのかもな。ん？おめえが下で頑張って風間のおやっさんが出世すりゃおめえにも出世の芽が出てくるかもしれない。そういうのし上がり方もあるさ。ただおめえは風間のおやっさんの子じゃない。堂島組の組員なんだ。おやっさん、なんで俺らのこと風間組に入れてくれなかったんだろうな。そりゃ堂島組の方が格は上だけどさ。
よせよ。おやっさんに考えがあってのことだ。
まあそうだな。よし、真面目な話はもうやめだ。カラオケでもしてパーッと騒ごうぜなあ。
わかった。今日はとことん付き合うぜ。
That's never a good thing to sign up for anything in one night. Oh no. Karaoke is a rhythm game where you press buttons. No, karaoke is just singing when you're really drunk and you don't sing the lyrics well. Simply press the indicated button when the cursor reaches it. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't contain copyrighted music. Simple, you won't get more than this. Interjections. Okay, Y, sing along. B, tambourine. X, maracas. A, clap. Okay. I am probably gonna quit as soon as we start singing. I hope these are not real songs that are copyrighted because very bad. Tone deaf. Hey, I'm a fighter, not a singer. Okay, I think, well, let me see. Let's just end this and then the scene, and then I'm gonna finish this episode for today.
なあ、キリュウ。おめえ、音痴だったんだな。
What's it like having
時落とすなって。何事も練習だ。そのうちきっと上手くなるって。
だといいがな。
それにしても思いっきり歌ったら腹減ったな。締めにラーメンでも言っとくか。
まだ食うつもりか？俺はそんなに腹減ってねえよ。
まあいいじゃねえか。付き合えよ。天国圏でどうだ？
しょうがねえな。わかったよ。
I'm hoping it'll let me pause and save.
さあ行くか。
No, I'm not ready to head out. Okay. So, let me see. Is this where I save? Does it save automatically? I hope so. I can't remember. Anyway, thank you for watching this first episode of Yakuza 0 with me, and I'll see you next time. So, bye!